Hello internet world, welcome to my review of the Levoit or Levoit Pet Care True Heaper Air Purifier. This is model number Core P350. It was very kindly sent in to me free of charge by the manufacturer. No money's changed hands, they haven't asked me to say anything in particular. I'm purely sharing with you my opinion of this product because I think it's a very useful piece of tech, and I think it will definitely help you if you suffer from allergies that could be caused by pet hair or dander, also house dust and other allergies like hay fever. So this is a true heaper air purifier, and it's a really nice sort of putty grey colour. It's a really nice colour. I do like the overall design of it as well. Nice, small, compact, cylindrical sort of tube design. It comes supplied obviously in a box. Inside the box you do get some instructions and also some extra information about the company. That's nice to see. And then I just want to show you on the top here, when you first take it out of the box, you're presented with a quick start guide on the top. This is very, very important. This is telling you about the actual internal packaging which you need to remove before using the product. So before we have a closer look at this top panel here, I do want to show you the bottom. So on the base here we've got some feet on the bottom here, and you need to, before you use the product, rotate this, remove the bottom panel and then remove the filter. When you get this brand new, this will be in a bag, and it's very important of course that you remove the filter from the bag and then pop it back into the unit. And what this has is a pre-filter around the outside. This is this thin sort of membrane. Then the thicker, the white section that you can see just through this outer pre-filter, that's the heaper filter. And then inside we've also got an active carbon filter as well. And then this spongy type material is going to give it a good seal when it's up inside the unit. And to install it, you simply pop it back in like so. It's in place, and then you pop the bottom back on and rotate it to lock this in place. And then you're ready to turn this on and get the unit up and running. So we're now going to turn this on, and you'll hear the ambient noise that it creates at the various fan speeds. Bear in mind that I'm standing round about 12 inches or around about 30 centimetres away from the P350, and you wouldn't normally stand that close to this particular product. So we'll turn it on by tapping and holding the central touch button in the middle here, and this is at fan speed number 1. And now we're going to tap the fan icon, and now at fan speed number 2. And then we're going to tap this again and go up to fan speed number 3. So yes, it is of course audible, but it's a very quiet unit. And when you're at a normal distance away from the P350, then you're not going to really notice that it's on. It's very, very quiet indeed. There is also a nighttime mode, which we can tap. And this, I think, lowers the fan speed a tiny bit more. It seems to lower it. And it also turns off the main sort of lights. So then we can go back into normal mode. We've also got a timer mode where we can tap this little timer icon, and it will turn off the unit after a preset number of hours, either 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, or 12 hours. And then we can tap it again to turn the timer off. There's also a little icon here, which is a no lights button. So at night time, you can tap this. Perhaps you're in a dark room and you're trying to get asleep during the daytime. Maybe you take a daytime snooze. Then you can tap this and it will turn off all of the lights. Very, very cool and very useful. There's also a little icon here that will light up when it's time to change the filter inside, and they're readily available online. And then there's also a pet lock button which we can tap to lock in the settings so they can't be changed on the touch panel. And that's important maybe if you've got young children that might come across and touch this and change the settings. it's nice to be able to lock those settings in place. So in use, why would you use something like this, and is it effective? Well, as I mentioned during the introduction to this video, you would certainly use something like this if you were sensitive to pet allergies. Maybe the dander from your cat or your dog makes you sneeze or get itchy eyes. A product like this will actually capture those allergens and filter them out. Very, very cool indeed. Also, if you suffer from dust allergies or hay fever, for example, then something like this would definitely help in those scenarios as well. I've used air filters like this for a long time, and I've got a good judgment as to whether they're effective. And I've used the Core P350 over the past 2 weeks and certainly noticed that it is very effective indeed. With this turned off during the high season for hay fever, for example, I sneeze a lot. And using this for the past 2 weeks has really made the air a lot cleaner, and I've certainly not sneezed as much. It really has made a big difference. I don't suffer from pet allergies, but somebody else in my family does, and it will make a big difference to that as well. So it's a really good compact product that's going to certainly help make the air that you breathe in your house a lot clearer, with less particulates that could trigger an allergy response. I think it's a really nice unit. It's very quiet, really easy to use, really nice design as well. I think Levoit have done a fantastic job on this, and I can certainly recommend the Pet Core P350. If you want to pick up one of these for yourself, then please do check out the links in the video description. There's also a link down there to the manufacturer's website. I want to thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in another video very soon.